Root canal posts are removed from the root canal for various reasons. The most common are endodontic failures and infections. Structural failure of the post.
The inception, the longevity, those things. You saw them?
Failure of the restoration.
What if I go? Would you come out?
In the case of an endodontic failure, whether of the post or the restoration, bacteria and toxins can penetrate into the root canal right up to the apex, causing inflammation of the tissues surrounding the root. Therapy consists of endodontic retreatment or the removal of all the sealant material inserted into the root canal, followed by a complete disinfection. Obviously, the post must be completely removed to guarantee access to the apex of the canal for the removal of infectious pathogens. In fact, it's one thing to clinically remove a post in the laboratory with the tooth perfectly accessible on your work table. It's another to remove it under clinical conditions from the patient with all the obstacles to access, including limitations of space and maneuverability for the instruments, and a clear view of the root, as any dentist knows. Furthermore, during the clinical removal of a post, it's difficult to align the drill with a post section and to keep it parallel to its axis, since the root cannot be seen. The operator is constrained to use radiographs to constantly verify the correct position of the drill, which leads to a longer procedure and exposes the patient to unnecessary radiation. If the drill penetrates the post obliquely, it can seriously damage the structure of the tooth. In order to make the removal of the post as simple as possible, Overfibers has introduced a new internationally patented type of fibre post called Easy Removal. At this point, using a medium high-speed fine nickel titanium drill of approximately 0.3 millimeters, you drill into the macrofibre. The procedure is repeated until the previously established depth is reached. Since the macrofibre is very soft, the instrument is guided towards the apical part by the hard walls of the post, without ever deviating from the central axis as occurs with normal posts. During the removal, the operator can clearly see that the instrument is penetrating the macrofibre, thereby assuring a sense of certainty that is rarely felt during the removal of a conventional post. Once the macrofibre has been removed, it's possible to clear out the interior of the post with a typical gate-skidden drill or a Largo piezo reamer, depending on the needs of the clinical case. At this point, the removal of the post from the canal space can be said to be finished, rapidly, safely, and without sacrificing healthy dental tissue. The dentist can now proceed with the retreatment of the canal and resolve the endodontic problems. When the retreatment is complete and the pathological problem is resolved, a new dental reconstruction can be undertaken, with the certainty only what was necessary has been removed in order to insert the new post. An ER post, naturally.